Welcome back, everybody. Time now for Aging in Style. Wouldn't it be nice to stay forever young?
Yeah, there are ways to do it and to look and feel great with Botox, fillers, and lasers. You want to go to a reputable place, so we're talking to UConn Dermatology in Farmington.
Our Lauren Richardson has the story.
In my case, I have put volume on my cheeks. I have been doing Botox for 30 years, so I don't have lines and I don't look my age.
Trying to slow down aging, that's Dr. Maritza Perez's mission. She is a professor of dermatology at UConn and performs several procedures to do just that.
The aging process is a very well orchestrated function of the maturation process, and it's all determined by genes, genomes that encode for proteins, and those proteins encode for activities that make you look youthful. And then as you mature, those functions are not available anymore.
She's been a dermatologist for almost 40 years. Some of these before and after images are impressive, and she says many outside factors can influence the aging gene.
The senescence gene is actually affected by many outside factors like sun, cigarette smoking, sedentary life. So lifestyles affect the senescence gene. The more bad things you do in your leisure time, the worse is going to be your senescence gene, and is going to be manifested earlier, and then you're going to look older earlier. As we all age, so there's a difference in the way that darker skinned people and white skinned people age. For example, the darker skin tones, we manifest the aging more in loss of volume and in discoloration. The white skin manifests its aging process more in wrinkles and discoloration.
First, you'll come in for an evaluation.
When you get and evaluate the patient, you do the total evaluation, and I also do things that the patients will do at home, like, exercise, good health, good topical ingredients, sun protection. And then I go into a plan of what is going to give the most to the patient for what the patient wants to invest. And one of the first things that I tell the patients is, let's try to prevent the wrinkles from appearing. So when you go to Botox, let's bring your face up so that you can look the way that you used to look 10 years ago. So let's put some fillers. You have some discoloration, let's do some non-ablative lasers.
Botox has several medical remedies, but also can be used cosmetically.
It's a protein that is going to, when you inject it at the nerve terminal, is going to impede the nerve to release the stimulators for the muscle. So when you don't stimulate the muscle, you don't create the lines.
There are also fillers and laser treatments. Lasers are used to erase wrinkles or lines.
You have all these lasers that can be used for ablation, and what you're really doing is you're just vaporizing the whole cells, inducing your body to create new collagen, because the only way to elicit or stimulate your body to produce collagen is by inflicting a wound.
So why go to UConn? You need an expert to do it. Dr. Perez and others there have that qualified experience.
I think that the most important message that I would like to deliver to our viewers is that we at UConn are board-certified dermatologists with a lot of training, and we have to document our training on a regular basis. When you go into the community, you're going to find that there's many spas and relaxing spaces that offer you a lot of these cosmetic procedures. First, you will need to know that not all the personnel there is educated to the extent that we are, and that there is definitively complications to all these procedures that we do. And we as physicians are trained not to do the procedures only, but also to take care of the complications.
The younger you can start, Dr. Perez says, the better. She says it's ideal to do it between age 40 and 60, but you can do it as early as your 20s.
You can prevent it, or you can do it in the middle of the process, or then, you know, when finally you are in the aging process, you are past 60s and you have the wrinkles, then you have to use very ablative and potent lasers to revert it. In somebody in their 50s or 60s, you can revert the looks up to 5-10 years. But somebody that is 70 is a little more difficult because that patient has already lost the capacity to rebuild collagen.
Feeling good inside and out, that's what Dr. Perez loves to see.
The ideal situation will be really to prevent it, because it will be easier to prevent than to erase. But if you can also do it for the patient. If it's already there, you can erase it.
Well, there you go. So for more information, you can visit health.uconn.edu, and Dr. Perez is available through UConn Health.